Got on my old glasses. Alright, let's go with the new glasses. Alright, what do we got? May the 23rd. I've been playing around with the FTDX 10, trying to get adjusted to some of the items in the menus. One of the things I figured out is that my FL Rig software will work with the DX10, but it's very flaky. So I'm not going to use FL Rig. I'm just going to manually tune around and try to get a few Pota contacts. I think I've got most of the settings set up correctly. I just don't know how to get rid of the loud static that comes across when the radio's on. So let's turn the radio on. Let's do a little Pota hunting. Again, we gotta do it manually. We're already at CW. Let's go to 14034, it says. Sure the break-in is on. Get rid of this microphone. Alright, I'm going to reduce my RF a little, see if I get rid of some of that background noise. Alright, that's a little better, but I don't hear the CQ. There we go. It's kind of a weak signal, but I'll try to get it. WC1D, Whiskey Charlie 1, David. It's kind of faint. We're at 40 watts. He's down to the noise, but I'm going to give it a try anyway, after I hear this next CQ. Cinema 5.9. Alright, so a Cinema 5.59. It's a little bit, signal's a little bit weak. 5.9. And since I'm not using FL Rig, I have to... Well, no, I don't. Since I'm not using FL Rig, it just doesn't change It just doesn't change the radio. So I've got it, everything I need here. That's 14034, 40 watts. Okay. All right, and we'll save that. I've been listening around, and I've mostly heard things on 20 meters. Haven't heard anything on 15. I heard a little CW earlier on 17. All right, this is in the way. This microphone. Got too much stuff in the way. All right, who's the next one? 14038. I gotta move this microphone somewhere. How about right there? All right, so we're looking at 14038, not hearing anything. Japan station spotted on 45. There's a way to do this. Press the step button. There we go. 14045 for Japan, and nothing there. 48. There's a station on 48. I heard an L. My green can of Sprite. Four 479 or 47. There we go. 479. All right, someone's calling him, but I'm not hearing N6HU. Can't tell if that's the activator or not. Sounds better on 479. Alright, I'm hearing the station from North Carolina, but I'm not hearing the other side. So I'll move on to 14061. And there's something right below 461, but it's not Pota. 461. Nothing on 461. 62 for Utah. N7 MEB is kind of faint. Let's look at 6.3 and 6.4. Nothing on 6.3. Nothing on 6.4. 0905, that's kind of high. Can barely hear the 0905. Alright, that's all we get for CW in that first pass. Let's do some sideband right here for 14,242. We gotta switch to upper sideband. And 14,242, was it? 242.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Yankee Charlie Papa, Jesse, 59 plus.
Alright,
Hey Jesse, it's Rhonda. Kilo Romeo 4, Mike Alpha Extra, you're a 59 plus here in the Cherokee National Forest, QSL.
Alright, that's a pretty good signal.
Roger, Roger, we got you, Jesse. Thanks for running. Happy Memorial Day, 7-3, QRZ. Whiskey X-ray 1, Whiskey Mary, 59. Good evening, Mary. It's Rhonda, Kilo Romeo 4, Mike Alpha X-ray. You are a 59 here in Tennessee, QSL.
Let's go 80 watts. 242.
7-3, thanks for hunting. Happy Memorial Day, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
November 2, Papa, Quebec, Juliet. Are you in our campground? You're plus 20.
I was getting some feedback in my headset. So
Rhonda,
I'm going to
Kilo
go down
Romeo 4,
on the
Mike Alpha
power.
X-ray. You are a 59 plus 20, it sounds like, here in the Cherokee National Forest, QSL. Yes, sir, and it was November 2, Papa, Quebec, Juliet, right? Yeah, no internet out here is brutal. Thanks, buddy. Have a great Memorial Day, 7-3. This is November 4, Tango, Romeo, Delta, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
I heard a QRP way out there. Let's pull you in. Roger, Roger, Kilo Echo 0. Zulu Delta Foxtrot 5656. Stand by for second operator. See that?
Can't see if my timer is on. There it is. Oh, I got off frequency somehow. 242.
Kilo Romeo 4, Mike Alpha X-ray. You are a 59 here in Cherokee National Forest, QSL. 59 plus from Wisconsin, QSL. Roger, Roger, we got you logged. Thanks for running, 7-3, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Hotel Mike Grant, 59. Hey, Grant, it's Rhonda. Kilo Romeo 4, Mike Alpha X-ray. You're 5'9" here in Tennessee, QSL. Thanks, Grant. 7-3, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango, Joe, 5'9".
Roger, you are 5'9" in Texas.
Good evening, Joe. It's Rhonda. Kilo Romeo 4, Mike Alpha X-ray. You are 5'9" here in Tennessee, QSL.
Roger that, Rhonda. You're also 5'9" here in Texas.
Thanks, Grant. 7-3, QRZ.
Alright, that was KR4 Max. So I'm going to copy that one and do a KR4 Max. Both were 5'9". There's the park. It puts the frequency in, and I need the power to be 69. 69 watts, so we will save that. I'm using the Palomar endfed antenna. I'm using the 71-foot version today instead of the 36-foot version. We just did 242. We want to look at 247.
5'5", QSL.
I have to get adjusted to the way these dials work. If you touch the outer dial, it spins very fast. If you touch the inner dial, you can make it go at 1 megahertz increments. I believe here. Gotta press another button. And now it'll go at 1. Oh, that's still 232. I guess I could just look on the
You're calling CQ special event.
CQ for a special event here.
Kilo Delta 2, Papa Bravo Kilo Mobile. Thanks very much. I've got you a 5'9" into Indianapolis here. Name is Ken. Kilo Echo November. Go ahead.
This is
Thanks very much for the call
special event for the Indianapolis 500.
Have a great rest of the holiday weekend.
They have different call signs, so.
Whiskey 9, India Mike Sierra calling CQ special event.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo Charlie 1, Yankee something, try again. Kilo Charlie 1, Papa Quebec. Got it. Kilo Charlie 1, Yankee Papa Quebec. Thanks very much. Got you a 5'9" that time into Indianapolis here. Name is Ken. Kilo Echo November. Go ahead.
I got 2 mics here. I'm going to have to go back and check and see if they're doubling up here. They shouldn't be.
Roger, roger. That's it. Yep, it's a special event for the Indy 500 coming up tomorrow. Go ahead.
I believe they have special events for different races. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Alrighty, faded away on me. 254. 257 to 269.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Papa Romeo Golf.
There's someone calling New Jersey.
Whiskey Bravo 9 or Papa Romeo Golf.
All right, 269.
Good golf. We are 5-7, a little up 5-8 the last time.
Someone on 270.
Have a good evening in 7-3. 03, KW's clear.
1K above him. It's a large signal right below it and right above it.
Down in the west coast of Florida, and we got you over here at about a 5-7. You're doing a great job. Roger, Roger. Great talking to you, man. Have a great one, and good luck out there.
Someone's tuning up on the frequency. All right, I'm here in Michigan, but I'm not hearing the activator.
Too much, man. That's a hell of a ride. Like Wista's like. Say it again. I said Worcester, Springfield's like about. I think it's like 2 hours.
It's a strong signal on 287.
Yeah, take about 2 hours. Charles, all the best, man. After so long, I'll clear with you. Happy Memorial Day. QRZ, November 1, Delta Radio's here. Thank you. Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec, November Alpha, Minnesota. Okay, Kilo Quebec 0, Quebec, November Alpha. You're 5'9", Don. 59. Nice to work you again.
Yeah, same here, David.
Maybe I got the call sign wrong.
We're doing our radio club picnic here in Hutchinson, Minnesota. You're coming in and over here on the Chameleon Technical Delta Loop at about 15 feet in the air. I mean, you're just moving in like where everybody else. Seems like everybody else is getting lightning storms down south central and east central United States. More sunny and 60 degrees. So we're not complaining. Good call. And again, we won't hold in on maybe a super.
There's a big signal out there on the waterfall.
What is it? Whiskey 0, give me the rest.
I'll come back to 287.
Calling 20 meters over. Alpha 9.
Signal keeps jumping around. I can't catch up to it.
Yeah, you absolutely do. Very, very strong. But I'm from Lewis. 5252, stand by for Rhonda.
All right, I'll go back to 279. Not hearing anything on 279?
Just 100 watts, that's all I got. Back to you, sir.
284 sounds good. It's not a Pota.
We
287.
went to the Boston Red Sox
Strong signal.
Tigers game down in where was it? Down the near Punta Gorda.
Let's go 290. Nothing. That's 297.
India, Uniform 3, Bravo Tango Yankee. Thank you. Enjoy the OTA activity. Ciao. Charlie Tango 2. November 4, Charlie Tango Oscar. Charlie Tango 2. Uniform Tango.
Alright, not hearing the other side of that. On 295. Keep looking at the spot page here. 297 and 304. Nothing on the waterfall.
Roger, 5-5 or 5-7 Alpha Solar,
Arizona calling.
Kilo 4, Victor Echo Romeo. Bravo.
That's Blanco State Park in Texas. I probably won't be able to hear that.
Roger that. I've got you about a 5-4 here into Gulf Alpha.
Alright, we got 310, 313. Nothing on 310 or 313.
Hector, Echo, Bravo,
CQ, this is Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey, stroke 7 from Montana, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Alright, let's take that station ending in Golf Mike. Come back.
Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey,
Station ending Golf Mike.
stroke
Please
7.
come again with the call sign.
I've noticed in the hammers, if you type the full stroke 7 in there, it won't recognize it. But if you leave out the stroke and let it look it up, it'll fill in the operator fields here.
From Washington,
You can come back and add the stroke 7.
I've got you 5252 at the moment coming into
Again, I'm just hunting the Pota spot page. And this station was just calling CQ.
Good luck in 7-3. This is Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey, stroke 7 from Montana.
Kilo Charlie.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Bravo, Tango Yankee. India, Uniforme 3. Bravo, Tango Yankee. Kilo Charlie 8, Hotel Tango Officer. Italy, Uniforme 3. Bravo, Tango Yankee.
Delta 9 station, come back.
There's our Italy station there, Italy uniform.
Kilo Delta 9, Whiskey Alpha X-ray, great signal, 5-7 coming into Montana. QSL.
I have a 5-7 out of Wisconsin.
QSL to 5-7 from Wisconsin. So, hey, thanks for coming to the call and have a great night up there. Sound great?
Italy, Uniforme 3. Bravo, Tango Yankee. Italy.
All right, how about that Bravo Tango Yankee? Ending in Bravo Tango Yankee. Come back.
Yourself, Italy, United 3. Italy, Uniforme 3.
He's from Italy.
QSL, India, United 3, Bravo, Tango, Yankee. I have you a 5-4-54 coming into Montana. QSL?
This is 54, also 54 here, 73. Thank you for Montana.
I can hear that station pretty good from Italy.
For the DX,
May have some strong signals tonight as well.
Alright, how about that station ending in Sierra Juliet Papa? Come back.
Alright, I don't think that guy's gonna hear me.
3-4, Sierra Juliet Papa. I've got you 5-5, double nickels coming into
Affirmative, that's a contact. 4-1 both ways. 4-1 both ways, 4-1 both ways.
1433 stations down in the noise. 335. There's something above 335.
Bond and good evening, some 3.
337.
Echo 1 Romeo Papa X-ray, where is it? Kilo 3 Alpha X-ray Alpha 59.
Barely a 5-3 here. I'll try it though.
Kilo 3 Alpha Fox Alpha, what's this, Mr. 9, Alpha 59, and appreciate it, 73. Victor Echo 1, Romeo Papa.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango 5, 1, what's up?
Roger, I've got you 5-3 in Texas, 53 in Texas. 73.
Victor Echo 1, Romeo Bravo, 58 Bravo Kilo.
Alright, so he's hearing me better than I'm hearing him. I only got him at 53. .53 in Canada. Alright, 14,337, 69 watts, blah blah blah. Alright, that one was at 337. Let's see if we can get the one on 340. It's loud and clear, but it's not really showing up on the waterfall.
Whiskey 1, you're down real low. Come now.
Still 340.
QSR, right? You 59 here in Maryland. 73.
Alright, that wasn't the activator, that was another station. So we've gone down through 20 meters. Dr. No MD, just got your license. You could probably still do some Pota activations, even though 10 meters is 10 meters is kind of hit and miss this time of year. Are you getting into any FM or anything like that? The local repeaters, that kind of thing? Alright, I just finished 20 meters. I'm going to go look and see what else I can find. There's one on 10 meters. 28,400.
Kilo 2, Golf Mike.
Kilo Golf 2 Mike. That sounds familiar. I don't get the reference to Broken Arrow, drop everything you got. I'm just hunting Pota, trying to make a few contacts here. Yeah, I think I started out with GMRS. I had a little RTTY DB20, I believe it was. That would do all the GMRS channels. But there was a switch you can flip in there, and it could make it do the HF bands as well. And I used to listen to the local repeaters before I got my license. You might also look at there's a small cheap Anytone 779, I believe it is. That'll also do all of your ham radio bands. It's right at $100. I use that in the car as well. It works pretty good. What were we doing? We were trying to get to 28,400. Let's do it again. Upper sideband. Nothing for me. See, this time of year, this is what I get on 10 meters. For 10 meters, usually from, say, mid-October all the way through March. 10 meters is good. All right, Dr. No, you're southeast of Dallas. I'm just south of Dallas. I'm in Lancaster. As you cross I-20 and 35, I'm right there in that area. If you've got your HT, there is a 2 meter net that they hold every Friday. It starts around 8, and they start calling stations way out west. The actual net control is in Fort Worth. He starts calling stations out west, and he works his way back around to Dallas. I can't hear him, but there's a station down in Waxahachie that I can hear, and that's also a net control, so I normally check in with that net. I just leave my radio on and just listen to see if I can hear it. There was one time a few months ago I was just sitting listening for the net, and there was a guy up in Denton that I could hear loud and clear. So if the conditions are right, you can make some pretty good connections, even on just FM. I don't get anything on 10 meters here, so I will try the next band. 15 meters, I haven't been hearing anything at all on 15. What do we want? 21045. That's CW. Yeah, just look up Texas 2-meter net, and it'll come up. And I normally only hear the guy in Waxahachie, and he just does a check-in for me. 21045, not hearing you. 21052, not hearing you. Gotta get to the right mouse. Alright, 15 meters, 17 meters. That's because I gotta click it over here. Again, I couldn't get FL rig to work reliably with this radio, so I'm doing everything manually. Clicking here, clicking there. 18069. CW. I'm not hearing it. Saying 70s from Alaska. Let's see if I can turn this up a little. Yeah, just dead air on 17, just like it was earlier. 18150 upper sideband. Go upper sideband. Let's go 18150. That's FT8 right there. Not hearing the 18150 from Montana.
Tango Alpha.
There is one though.
Good evening and good morning here. And thanks for the call. My name is Oda, Ocean, London, America, Oda. And I'll give you the report on the next over. Kilo Twin 4, Lima Tango Alpha, Echo Alpha 5/LA 2PC, over.
Alright, that was too fast for me.
5-9 over here in South Carolina. I did not catch all your call signs, but you'll give it back to you on your next round.
Yeah, it's Echo America 5 / London America 2 Papa Charlie. Echo Alpha 5/LA 2PC, QSL.
Alright, there he is. Hola.
Alright, I'm getting the Echo
From Norway,
America
okay.
5 and the flag. And what is the next 3?
Lima Alpha 2 Papa Charlie. Lima America 2 Papa Charlie, over.
Alright, 6:53 p.m. Central here, and we've got Norway on 17 meters coming in clearly.
USA, you're sounding good. I'll put you up at QRZ here. Yeah, you got a good strong signal here on 17 meters this evening.
Yeah, so okay, you're 5/6. 5. Okay, about North Carolina. But may I have your name, please, over?
Roger. The name here is Tango.
I had that attenuator turned on for 20 meters. It was a little noisy, but this one's clear.
You're 5/6, 56,
Alright, copy 56. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Moving in here 5-9, step 3.
Okay, fantastic. And thank you for the 59. And you take it easy and have a lovely Saturday evening. Kilo Twin 4 Lima Tango Alpha, 5/LA 2 Papa Charlie. Good night.
See if he comes back with the QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 2, Oscar Zulu November. Very good.
Alright, he's not calling
Not very strong. 5/3.
QRZ. It looks like everyone's just jumping in whenever he finishes.
Ola, Ocean, London, America, Ola. 38 in the southeastern part of Spain. Kilo Charlie 2, Ocean, Zulu November. Echo Alpha 5/LA 2PC, over. Okay, yeah, very good.
About 30
What is your name there on Long Island? Go ahead.
I'm going to see if I can get in after this one is over.
Okay, fine, Dennis. Very fine indeed, Dennis. And what is my report, over? Dennis, I said, what is my report, over?
He's bouncing between a 5.5 and a
5
5.7
and
here.
2. Very good indeed. Fine, Dennis. So thank you so much for calling in, Dennis, from Long Island. Wishing you a pleasant evening, a good DX, and back to you for the final. Kilo Charlie 2, Ocean Zulu November, Echo Alpha 5/LA 2 Papa Charlie. Bye-bye.
Okay, very good, my friend. Thank you so much for the contact. I wish you well, and hope to see you many times soon.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf Oscar, portable. Kilo Golf 4, Ocean, King Golf 4, Ontario. Come again?
Yeah, that's
Kilo
Walt.
4, Ontario, Golf, Ontario. K4OGO, portable. Yeah, there's two very close to each other there. Yes, but the Kilo Golf 4, Ocean, portable. The station portable. Could you come again,
Kilo
please?
4,
Yes,
Oscar,
Kilo
Golf,
4,
Oscar.
Ocean, Germany,
He's got that
Ocean,
antenna
portable.
boat
K4OGO,
that I still haven't read yet. Still going through it.
Roger, Kilo 4.
I'm trying to get this Norway station
Ocean,
though.
portable, and the 5x4, 54, and and good morning to from Spain. And my name is Ola. Ocean, London, America, Ola. Kilo 4, Ocean, Gulf Ocean, Portugal. Equal for 5/LA 2PC, over.
Roger that, Ola. The name here is Walk Whiskey Alpha Lima Tango. I'm portable with just 50 watts, 50 watts. Besides the Atlantic Ocean on the Outer Banks of North Carolina, I am about 5 meters from the ocean, so it's doing the heavy work there. It's just my 50 watts there. Thanks for the wonderful contact there, my friend.
Okay, fine, Wolf. And the final roll we're running at 50 watts there. But I understand you are so close to the source water, so you can say that the holy water, the salt water, is doing the job for both of us. Have a lovely evening, Wolf. Good day to you, and hope to catch you again farther down the road. K4, OGO Portable, there's salt water, DA5/LA2 Papa Charlie. Bye-bye, Wolf. Thank you.
Bye-bye, my friend.
Thank you. And then we have the Kilo Golf 4, the Kilo Golf 4.
All right, I'm going to have to wait for him to come back. Late last night, I was still playing around with the radio, and I heard this IW3IBK station was calling CQ at 1 o'clock in the morning my time. Looks like he also confirmed it with the QRZ. So that's an endfed antenna back in my backyard. I have a small yard, so I can't run it straight. I've got it going to one place and then cutting a corner and going to another place. But it's doing a good job for what it's doing. I was able to get to a bunch of these. Well, I was doing FT8 last night, trying to get things set up. Finally figured that I had to bypass the LDG auto tuner. It doesn't seem to like the DX10 when I'm doing FT8 for some reason. So I just went straight to the radio, and I was doing fine with FT8. 2 connections going Croatia, Bulgaria. I don't know where Cyprus is, but I know it's somewhere in Europe.
Thank you so much for the call. Wishing you a pleasant evening in Florida. And say good night from southeastern part of Spain. KG4 GTR, DA5/LA2PC. Good night.
I can't hear if he's finished or not. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Whiskey.
Kilowatt India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
The whiskey. Please give me a long call. You're not very strong, so please give me a long call. Whiskey. Come again.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Kilowatt India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. QSL.
Yeah, Kilo India 5, Kilo Italy 5, Whiskey Tango. Is that Kilo Italy 5, Whiskey Tango? Is that the QSL, over?
QSL, that is correct.
Yeah, Roger. On peaks, 5x3, 53 on peaks, QSL.
Roger. You are 57 into Texas in the U.S. Name here is Joe, Juliet, Oscar, Echo.
May I have your name, please, over?
Name is Joe, Juliet, Oscar, Echo.
Say that again.
Name is Joe, Juliet, Oscar, Echo. Juliet, Oscar, Echo. QSL.
My name is Ola, Ocean, London, America. Ontario, London, America, Ola. And so what sort of equipment are you running, Joe? Over?
Roger, this is a FTDX10. I'm running 80 watts currently, and I'm running a Palomar endfed antenna. Endfed antenna that's got a 71-foot wire.
Okay, endfed, the long wire, and 80 watts. On 80 watts. Very, very good indeed, Joe. And thank you so much for calling in. And happy to see you. And with the pleasant evening, QDX. And 73 here from southeastern part of Spain. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango, Echo America 5, Charlie 2 Papa Charlie for your final. Hey.
Roger that, 73, and thank you for the contact. EA5/LA2PC. This is Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Thank you again.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's see here. I got the mobile station,
All right. I had to pump my power up just a little bit. It looks like to 84 watts. He was having trouble hearing me. All right, we got 18145. Ola calling CQ. He said I was 5'3". I said he was 5'7". So we got 145, side A, 44, blah, blah. All right, we'll save that. All right, that's a pretty good contact on 17 meters.
below.
If you look at the waterfall that I have there, it's not really showing his connection at all. I could adjust the levels on it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try the next station at 153. See, there's somebody out to the right there on the waterfall. That little blip you see. Let's look at 18165. Alright, 153 is down in the noise. So we're going to 165. $18,165 in California, nothing heard. It's another station on 18125.
Kilo Quebec 4, Lima, Tango Alpha. There you copy? Kilo Quebec 4, Lima, Tango Alpha. Kilo Quebec 4, Lima, Tango Alpha.
He's got a pile up. There's people just repeating their call signs. So just say it once and wait.
Whiskey 4, Zulu, Bravo, Radio.
Okay, Zulu Bravo, what's the last letter?
Zulu, Bravo, Romeo. Romeo. Whiskey 4, Zulu, Bravo, Romeo.
Yelling into the radio is not going to make you any louder. So just use your normal voice until you make a contact. Have this 18125.
Yeah, Mama, let me get your full call. I need your call. Okay, my call is Alpha 71 Alpha Tango. Alpha 71 Alpha Tango. QSL?
Alpha 71 Alpha Tango.
71 Alpha Tango.
No
I have
call.
59 plus. 59 plus here in South Carolina.
QSL, thank you for the 59 plus.
Maybe he said something else.
And nice to have you in the log there for the first time. Many thanks, you have a great day, and see you soon again. Whiskey 40 Bravo Romeo, Alpha
73, you have a good afternoon. Thank you, sir.
One.
November 1, Lima Oscar.
Nope.
November 1, Lima Oscar. That's right. Hello, Mohammed. November 1, Lima Oscar. And you are 5 and 858 into Virginia. Alpha 71 Alpha Tango from November 1, Lima Oscar.
Yep, that's what he said. Alpha 71 Alpha Tango.
Alpha 71 Alpha Tango. Nice copy. Picking 57. 57 will come to Roger.
Roger, Mo. I've been listening for a while, and your signal is very steady here. A good, easy copy with me. I'm running an ICOM 7300. 450 watts is my power, and my antenna is an 80 meter sky loop, a wire delta loop at 90 feet above ground with open wire feeders. A microphone back to you, Mo. Over.
Well, Mark, well, first of all, thank you for your listening.
He's about a 5'2" here to me. He's kind of fading in and out, but
time to time, but it's still very nice. And thanks for the nice support. I'm running here about 800.
said he's running 800 watts.
With a flick,
Am I still on 80?
many thanks, Mark.
Yeah, 84 watts.
So,
I'll leave it on 84. He is fading though. I would like to get a guitar contact.
71 Alpha Tango, over. Roger, my friend Mo. Good to get you in the log. This is our first contact, I believe. I'm enjoying your QRZ page very much. Gold star for you for sure on QRZ.com. All the best to you and your family. Good health, good DX, and have fun on the radio. Alpha 71 Alpha Tango from November 1 Lima Oscar 73.
many thanks, Nilo. You have a great day. Thank you for that. So, and we look forward to hear you again. I'm always around the band.
He is fading out.
73, bye-bye.
That station was loud and clear. Goose Creek, South Carolina.
You are with this Alpha 71 Alpha Tango in one station, North America.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo 3, my call Sierra.
Kilo Delta 5 United Victor. Is
Kilo
that correct?
Delta 5. Sounds like his signal's going in and out, but it's coming back in now.
Kilo Delta 5 United Victor Alpha 71 Alpha.
I'm going to try one more time to see if I can get this station. This is Alpha 71 Alpha Tango in Qatar on 17 meters.
Many thanks, y'all. Definitely, I'm always around the band here. So all the best, and
See, now it's very strong right now.
Kilo 3, my call Sierra.
He didn't say.
You are with the remote station. It's Alpha 71 Alpha, I think.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo 3, Mike Golf Sierra. Kilo 3,
I think I need to go with numbers because many stations calling and they are all in the same number. So any station with number 1. So that's number 1.
All right, he's calling by number.
Any number 1, any station with 1.
Any station with the number 1, he says.
Kilo 2, Charlie Lima India.
Kilo 1, Romeo India, Kilo for the first time.
All right, I don't think I'm going to be able to get him, so I'm going to move on. There's something out on my waterfall over here.
Yankee Loy, and I'm located here in.
That's the station I just talked to. All right, that Japan station was on 18089. Let's see if I can hear it though. What do we say? 18089. 18. Alright, I'm not hearing that station, but I can see the FT8 out to the right there. See if I can hear the CW that's over here. I have to take that thing off. Alright, don't hear that station. It's not there. I will check 30 meters. What do we got? 10108 CW. Not hearing you, 10108. Always check above and below because sometimes the spotter is a little off. There's a strong signal right there. That's just noise though. Someone's on 115.9. But they're not sending steady traffic, so I can't get it. Alright, that's enough of 30 meters. Not hearing anything. There is something out to the right there, of course. I gotta try it. And of course, when I tune over, they stop sending. Okay. 6. Alright, not hearing either of those. Did I try 10125? Not hearing 10120. So not hearing 30 meters. So it's much like earlier today. I was I was only hearing stuff on 20 meters and 17 meters. Kind of early for 40 meters. There's into NWNK. He's usually at 4 or 5 parks. I'll give him a try. And we want to go here. We want to go 728, 0728, 278. And we want to be lower sideband. Not hearing him though. There is something out here to the left. I'll go back for it. Really strong.
Oh, you're 3, triplets, 3, over.
268.
Roger, the also 3. Thank you much for the gaggle. Back to that.
There's a net on 7268. Alright, let's see if I can get 7278. Not hearing 7278. This is looking for check-ins.
0MR, Colorado. 0MR, checking. 0MR, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Alright, so
You've got the Texas tracking yet?
I am on 40 meters. I got to tune specifically when I get on 40 meters. So I'm going to move away from the frequency. I'm going to go AM this time. I'm going to set my power down low. It's at 5 watts. So I'm going to tune here. And it doesn't want to tune. It doesn't like my endfed, so I will go a little bit higher. I think I had to go all the way to the very top last time to try to get 40 meters tuned. It's saying, no, you can't talk there. Alright, it doesn't want to tune that at all. Let's see where it was. I think I tuned it last night. Let's see. Yeah, my SWR. Well, SWR is low. It tuned last night, but it's not letting me tune it right now. But I tuned it last night, so it's in a good, it's got a good tune on it right now. So I can go back to lower sideband, 278. Well, 285 is where that net was.
Did you get that safe? Thank you, Tom. I could barely hear him.
They were looking for check-ins.
Jackie. All right. Anyone else for the Texas tracking net?
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Okay, go with the suffix again. I got Kilo India 5.
Whiskey Tango.
Good evening. Glad to have you on. Kilo 5.
Good evening. Name here is Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo. Just passing through. I have no traffic. So I'm back to net.
All right. Thank you for checking in. And hope you have a good evening there. And this is Whiskey Delta 5 Echo November Hotel. We're about ready to wrap it up. Anyone, anywhere?
Guess I should have got the call sign better. Something Hotel.
This is Whiskey Delta 5 Echo November Hotel for the Texas Traffic Net. Anyone, anywhere?
Texas Traffic Net.
This is Whiskey Delta 5 Echo November Hotel for the Texas Traffic Net. Anyone, anywhere?
3285, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not hearing anyone else. I'm just hearing the net
Anyone,
control.
anywhere for the Texas Traffic Net. Okay, Papa Golf X-Ray, good evening. Hello, this is Jane Adler.
Alright, that's what my contacts look like right now.
All righty, well, thank
Arizona.
you for checking in and have a good evening. Okay.
That's either
We'll go ahead and close
Georgia.
this That Beach Monday through Saturday from 8:30 to 9:30
It's either Georgia
a.m.
or
and
Tennessee.
6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Guess I could
The net
click on
also
it.
convenes at the discretion of the net manager to provide emergency or special
And then we
event
had that
communication.
one call over
I would
to
like to thank
Spain.
all people who brought and received traffic and the people who did the net calls and relays.
Usually when I'm hunting Pota, I will
I can't even remember them all.
answer the
55 Juliet X-Ray.
I will answer stations that are not doing Pota if I can hear them. I just go ahead and log them to Cures yet.
Sorry about that. Anyway, this is WD5PNH. My name is Steve.
285.
And I am located in Kerrville, now close to this net. This net is operated by public service.
278 and 56. There's 278. Somebody's on 275. I can barely hear him though. I could adjust the levels here. I'm looking for these little, I think I clicked this by accident. It should be there. Yeah. I'm looking for these little lines that will indicate some type of activity.
November 0 something, and then Mike, and then something. I think the two in between the M.
Sounds like another net on 7275. All right, we want 256 and 253. Not hearing it. 253 is in the noise. There's a strong signal at the far left of the waterfall there.
Sounds like they're getting ready to go get that guy in Cuba, too. Yeah, that's going to get crazy.
There's a rag chew on
The
7230.
only problem is that oil prices are based on it's not based on the U.S., and so
On the 175, I believe it is. this is out of band for me because I'm a general, but it's got a strong signal there.
Se le molió al canario y lo enterró en la yarda y el perro de acá mío lo sacó de la yarda y yo andaba bien pedo y se lo metí para atrás ahí en la jaula.
I don't know what he's saying, but
Ahí está que
he's
la
clear.
vecina cuando amaneció lo miró otra vez en la jaula y dijo, oye, about the whiskey? Alright, then let's try Kilo 4 Tango Charlie Echo. William in Tennessee, do you have a copy on Kilo 5 Friday Foxtrot Delta Whiskey? Absolutely. Kilo 5.
That sounds like another rag chew on 40 meters. Let's try 7029 CW.
Thank you for taking my call.
Man, that's loud. Alright, 7029. Whoops. 7.029. Alright, we got CW. Get rid of that attenuator. Alright, signal's fading in and out. Alright, I'm not getting 7029. Let's, well, all the rest are below. Can't get on those. Alright, so I've made my pass through all the bands. There's one here on 80. It's not showing up there. So I'll go back and I'll make a final pass through 20. 14033. I'm not hearing you. All the way out to the right there, you can see that's FT8. 14038. Nothing heard. Looking at 14048. 14050. There's someone on 499. Let's see if that is this station. Victor Echo 2, Juliet Charlie Whiskey. Found out that the decoder on here, you have to match the CW speed for it to decode properly. It doesn't sound like Victor Echo 2. There it is, Victor Echo 2. figured out this decode thing. But let me try this station. 14 Victor Echo 2 Juliet Charlie Whiskey. And of course, when I get ready to try, signal fades. I'm going to wait till the signal comes back before I try it again. We're looking at Victor Echo 2 Juliet Charlie Whiskey. Signal keeps fading away. I'm going to leave it at 49.9. He's responding. I was messing with the CW speeds there, and I forgot that I changed it to 21 words a minute. I'm normally at 19 words a minute, but that's okay. It's another Canada station for Pota. Blah, 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 blah. And we will save. Now we got power. We are at, we're still at 84 watts. Didn't think it was going to be that high. Again, I'm working with a new radio, a FTDX10 from Yaesu. I still haven't learned all the menu items, so I'm making a few mistakes here and there. So I gotta set my speed back down to 19. And I gotta go to 140576. Alright, nothing heard there. 5.9. Nothing on 5.9. 6.1. Again, I'm hunting the Pota spot page. If there's someone in between, I normally don't answer them because I'm new to CW and I can't decode as fast as I can send. So I'm learning my CW by hunting the Pota spotters here because the exchange is very simple. They just want a signal report and a state. This is 6.1. Sounded pretty good. Let's see if that's the activator though. Oh, we're going to set a power back to 40 watts. 20 meters appears to still be fading for me. Oh, that was South Carolina that I was hearing. I heard the state there. I'm not hearing the activators though in California. Let's go 63. Nothing. 655. Nothing down 655. Alright, so we're going to go sideband on 20 meters to 14,235. Upper sideband, of course. See some signals out to the right of 235. Here is 14,225. Quite a bit of.
I've seen a lot of changes in ham radio for sure. I like the stuff we got now. Over.
Get some of that noise out of there. Knocking down the RF. Makes it kind of hard to read the signal, the signal report.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and and we can, you get when I was coming in, first license SSB was just coming in. And it was kind of experimental. I didn't, as a teenager, have the money to get SSB. It seemed very noisy and not so much fun. But
that's what you call a rag chew.
It's the way to go. AM phone. There's a few people who still like to play with it because they kind of like to.
Echo Whiskey Victor. Hello, Brad in Colorado. Man, I'm glad we got you in a log tonight. This makes it your second event this year, so one more to go for that clean sweep in your 5 and 7.
That's that Indianapolis thing that I got before.
Okay.
Who's class 254, 268, and 283.
Mike, yeah, I heard that one, and I figured I would try and jump in there right afterwards. Yeah, it is Dustin here in northern Indiana, and I
he might have said Victor Echo for Canada.
And thank you for getting back to my call, Mike.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, that was pretty funny, Justin and Dustin. So good to see you. I think I was your second TGF contact way back last year. So I'm glad you're still on the air.
If I changed a few things, I think I got a new radio since then, and I got a new antenna in the front yard, so upgraded a little bit here.
Oh, that's great. What radio and what antenna now?
We have the Hustler 6B TV in the front yard. I think last time I talked to you, I was talking off a hand stick, and I got the IC 7300 Mark II
I think last time I talked to you, I was on the 706 Mark II.
All right, they're going to go on.
Yeah,
Right now, I'm just looking at the waterfall.
Yes, that's 2 lines, and I've got 3 operators. Zulu, Juliet, Tango. Kilo, Echo 8, Zulu, Juliet, Tango.
283.
Second operator, Kilo 6. Romeo Bravo Victor, take a 5-9 in the park. Confirm your call. Whiskey 0, Lima, Foxtrot, Alpha, Chico.
All right, that is West Virginia.
All right, third off coming up.
We got 3 outs.
Third off, Whiskey November 8. Kilo, Extra Yankee. Same park, same place. Last operator, you're coming.
I thought I heard it. Whiskey November 8 something.
Kilo, Romeo, Oscar. Same park, same report.
Alright, thank you. You have a wonderful Memorial Day. Thank you, Dave.
Kilo Echo 0 Delta Sierra.
All right, they didn't come back with a CQ. And they have a pileup, so we'll move on.
Good evening. This is November 5, America, Yankee.
Well, good evening. You are 5-9 into Minnesota. Over.
Thank you very much. You got 57 into Central New Jersey, kid.
I got Central New Jersey. Got your log, and thank you. 7-3.
We have a wonderful time.
Thank you. This is Whiskey 0 Alpha Delta Lima at 2
All right, that's Minnesota station.
Whiskey Charlie 4 Foxtrot Mike. Whiskey 0 Lima.
Got attenuators,
Zero Lima
not on.
Foxtrot Alpha. Brandon and Texas. 5-9 into Minnesota. Over. Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate you hunting tonight. Have a good one, 7-3. Good Whiskey 0 Alpha Delta Lima. Minnesota.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
5. Whiskey Charlie 4 Foxtrot Mike. 5-9 Minnesota.
Hey, Roger, got the good copy on you down here. East of Atlanta, Evansville. Got you 5-9.
I appreciate the 5-9, and have a good one, 7-3. Yours up.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo Charlie 5.
Kilo India 5.
Looks like Ian and the next, so here's Aaron in Minnesota. You're 5-9, over. Okay, thank you. Yours up.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Charlie in Texas. You're 5-9, Minnesota. Gotcha from Texas. Thanks, 7-3. Yours up.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5 with Tango. You're 5-9, Minnesota.
Roger, you were 5-9 in Texas.
All right, thanks for Texas. 7-3. Here's Whiskey 0 Alpha Delta Lima. Minnesota.
Everybody gets 5 9s, of course.
2 off to 4 again.
All right, that's Minnesota. Cold. It's cold there. It's gray. It's always raining or snowing. I don't know why you would want to live there. The lakes are frozen. You can't fish. Ice fishing is not fishing. That's freezing in Minnesota.
November 5 Whiskey again.
All right, 290 is what we got.
November 5 Whiskey Charlie Tango. Good evening. And
303.
5-9 Minnesota. Over.
I'm going to have to figure out the software, the FL rig with this, because I'm tired of reaching over. There's a strong signal out to the far right there. Let's look at 306 and 311. Something just popped up right there. There's that strong signal again. There it is right there. Like 318. There's a station spotted on 318 in Maine. See if I'm hearing the activator or
Here is Whiskey
the
Bravo
hunters.
4, Lima Alpha India, WB4 LAI.
WB4 LAI. I can hear you.
That is correct, and we are in Waynesville, Ohio, near Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, he's in Ohio. Hammers thinks I'm offline, which I'm clearly not. So 318, I can't hear
You are
you.
one of 2 states that I have not contacted. I need Hawaii, and I'll have all 50. Thanks for the contact, WB4 LAI.
Yeah, Maine and Hawaii were my last 2 states as well. All right, 318. All right, so let's move up. 321.
South Dakota.
333.
5 Southwest Ohio.
Thanks to Ohio.
Can hear it barely.
This is Alpha Charlie 1 Whiskey at US 4524.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo 6 Zulu India 59 plus South Dakota. All right, that's 59 years to Los Angeles, California, my friend. Roger, thanks to California, 73. 73. Here's that.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
With the November 2 Japan Whiskey.
Roger. Good evening. I got you 5-5.
Not hearing me in South Dakota.
QSL, I got you 5-7 South Dakota.
Okay. 73.
Of course, I was
73,
high.
QSL.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango 59 South Dakota.
Roger, got you 5-7 in Texas. 57.
Roger, thanks to Texas 73.
73.
This is Alpha Charlie 1 Whiskey at US 4524.
Every time I finish with a QSO, the signal gets stronger than it was before I started. So 333, we want to copy you. Sent you a 5-7, you sent me a 5-9. There's your park. Every time I try to call, sit there and call, the signal is strong. I sit there and listen. It's a strong signal. As soon as I start talking, the signal fades. And then when we're finished, the signal comes back.
Roger. Thanks for having down. This is Alpha Charlie 1 Whiskey at US 4524.
November 8, Delta Golf Echo.
Alpha Echo 4.
All right, 14333 was the last one that I got. So let's look at 335. Nope, 336 and 340. 343. And 343 is very faint. And the Cahokia Courthouse State Historic Site. Cahokia. That's at 343.
Thank you for the 589 testing. Thank you for the contact.
340 is Tennessee. I can normally get Tennessee, but not today. I'm not hearing it. Alright, so that's 2 passes through 20 meters, and I made a few contacts here. That's not what I wanted. I want that, and I want that. Alright, 9 contacts here. 2 of them were CW, 7 were sideband. Why is that not showing up? We'll look it up again. Copy that from the spot page so it should come up. But it's not there, and I won't worry about it. 1 was on 40 meters. All the rest were on, well, no. 1 was on 40 and 1 was on 17. That was the guy in Spain. And I'm going to try one more time with this software. I use FL Rig. It works fine on my 991A. But I've been having problems with it on the DX10. Feel like it works fine here. It'll change the frequencies.
73, I think there's a bunch of QRM above me. I think I'm going to go QRT here and go some dinner. So thanks to everyone for hunting me down. I'll say 73, and this is AC1W QRT.
That's the station I just talked to. You see, FL Rig is not polling the radio the correct way or something. Because if I change something over here, it doesn't update correctly. Especially on noise reduction. It says 13 right now. But if I go over here and look at where I am, I'm on 13. Why am I on 13 for noise reduction? That's what I said about the new radio. I'm still getting used to it. I will do things like that. Let's tell Hammers to look for FL Rig. Let's go to... Let's put you on top. Let's go to one of the other bands there. 17, probably the only one I can hear. Here. Tuner is off. Is on. I don't want it on. I guess that's the tune button in FL Rig. So I'm on 14083. Listening for CW. I need to be on upper sideband. Put some more RF into it. See if this is Victor Echo 2. Wonder if I'm still... Well, let's see if I can change it. It says 40 for the power here. Let's see where we are. Yeah, we're at 84. So if I toggle it here, see, now it's at 40. change it on the radio here, it's not updating an FL rig up here. So I got to figure out how to make that work correctly. And I thought I talked to a Victor Echo CW. Oh, that is him, but it's on 20 meters. Okay. Signal is fading. It's got the attenuators on. Let's turn that attenuator off. He's fading in and out. I'm going to try to see if I can get him though. Doesn't look like I will. Alright, so I'm going to continue to look at the FL rig software. Because something's not working correctly. I mean, it works as far as controlling the radio, it's just, it's not updating itself when I make changes on the radio. So it gets confusing at times. Oh, I did 17, I tried 15. Nothing heard on 15 meters. K2AG, nothing heard. Alright, so let's take these 9 entries and we will turn the volume down on our radio. We will do a upload to QRZ. There's the 9 contacts that I just made. So when I go over to QRZ, I get back to my go list. There's those 9 contacts that I just made, including the one to Ola in Norway. Ola. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit more. If there's a 40 meter opening tonight, or even a 20 meter opening, I may come back on and just hunt some stations. But I will probably be back tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, doing a little Pota hunting. And hopefully Monday I'll be at the park doing a Pota activation for Memorial Day. So 73, thank you very much for watching. If you find this helpful in any way, send me an email. Let me know. 73, and I will see you later once I find out how to end this stream. I hit stop streaming right here. Alright guys.